Continuing on for our spoiler coverage of Avengers Endgame, in this video we're going to be exploring how Captain America was worthy in that big moment. So the Russo brothers and screenwriters Marcus and McFeely have been doing tons of interviews and press for the film, basically explaining certain things that were in the film, like burning questions that people had, or also revealing deleted scenes or cut concepts that were in the process early on. And one of the big questions that they have answered officially now is how Captain America was able to lift Mjolnir during the third act of Endgame. So basically, THR was in attendance at a special Q&A moderated by NPR pop culture correspondent Linda Holmes at the Freer Gallery in Washington, D.C. So this talk actually happened last week, but they weren't able to publish the article until today due to the nature of spoilers, and the Russo brothers have officially said that the spoiler ban has lifted. So everything Endgame is fair game. During the conversation, they tackled a lot of different things. They talked about the final shot of the film, which showed off Steve Rogers staying in the past in an alternate timeline with his love Peggy Carter, but one of them was obviously addressing how Cap was able to lift Mjolnir. So basically, a young fan in attendance asked how that was able to happen, to which Joe Russo said, "Do you think he was worthy in Ultron, but he just didn't pick up the hammer so he didn't hurt Thor's feelings? Because clearly, Thor's very sensitive." So the moment that Joe Russo is pointing to is in Age of Ultron, when the Avengers are having basically a party at Avengers Tower, and they're all taking turns to see if they could lift Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. The only one that's actually able to make it budge at all is Captain America, and right when that happens, the camera cuts to Thor, who looks very concerned and nervous. What's interesting about this is the moment actually pays off in Endgame when Thor is using Stormbreaker to fight Thanos and Mjolnir at the same time, but he's actually overpowered by Thanos and it looks like he's about to get killed, but Mjolnir flies through the air and Cap catches it. And that's when he actually fights off against Thanos, and he uses Mjolnir to spectacular results. A lot of people have been questioning how this is possible, even though it was set up in Age of Ultron, the fact that Cap was worthy. I think from what we've seen of the MCU, what makes a character worthy of wielding Mjolnir and the magic is basically someone that's willing to sacrifice everything to save others, and I think at that moment obviously Steve was worthy, but it seems like the Russos said he was always worthy and he just didn't lift it so he didn't hurt Thor's feelings. So what are your guys' thoughts on this? This is an official explanation from the Russo brothers themselves that Cap in their minds was always worthy of wielding the hammer, and he just refrained from doing so in Age of Ultron. Be sure to post your thoughts down in the comments below, and for more on Avengers Endgame and everything Marvel and pop culture, be sure to subscribe to HN Entertainment.